nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang.
Happy Tuesday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with a new Spill the Tea video. Y'all, we got to get into this tea on what's going on over there in the Frost family. Child, it is going down and not in a good way. I know y'all have seen the headlines regarding Kirk's daughter, Kelsey, and her unalived boyfriend. And who unalived him allegedly is Kirk and Rasheeda's son, Kai, honey. It's a mess, but I'm going to break down everything for you guys today in this video. So let's get into the tea. So this is the report that came out from the Gwinnett County Police 3 days ago. It reads, domestic dispute outside of resident leads to a fatal shooting August 8th, 2025. The Gwinnett County Police Department is investigating a powwowing at residence that resulted in the unaliving of one man at approximately 7 p.m. Officers assigned to the South Precinct were dispatched to a residence in the 3900 block of Lee Road in unincorporated Snellville. The caller reported that a dispute took place at the residence and someone was powwowed. When officers arrived at the incident location, they located the man who was powwowed and rendered aid. Gwinnett County Fire Rescue transported the man to a local area hospital where he ultimately passed away from the injury sustained. One person was detained at the powwowing location and is in the process of being interviewed by detectives. The case is being investigated as a homicide. The motive for the powwowing is still under investigation. The identity of the victim will be released following next of kin notification. There is no active threat to the public. So that's what initially came out, right? And then soon after, we found out who the person was that was unalived, and it is a rapper by the name of Haters Hate Hood 2, and he was in a domestic dispute with Kirk's Frost daughter, Kelsey. And we see that day Kelsey put in that little one thing that they have on Instagram where you can just talk about your thoughts at the moment. She wrote, I just wanna unalive. I don't. So yeah, it was going down over there. So we all was like, what is going on? Like, what happened? Did she unalive him? Did somebody else unalive him? Like, what happened? Kirk's daughter finally spoke out, right, about what happened on the night of her boyfriend's unaliving. And she says, first off, I've been advised not to speak up, but plenty of parties, I can't sit back and let this narrative being created go on. The love of my life is gone. The man I lay with and cuddle with every single night is no longer here. So as I want to ask for respect and privacy, I won't, because I will always defend my baby. I don't condone this ish in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I am sick to my stomach. I don't wish this on anyone. My brain is all over the place. This is a total nightmare, but I'm going to get this off. I don't even have time to grieve or say my respect in the right manner because I'm defending myself, being attacked by people who are creating weird and sick rumors. I'm not good at talking, but I would love to give insight and let the people who love him in to get understanding. I don't have the right words, but I want to keep typing while also respecting his family and loved ones. And she goes on to say, so please stop listening to people who weren't there. Listening to all of these rumors and conspiracy theories will get nobody anywhere, but just following a false narrative. I hate I have to even post this, but I won't let y'all bully me and put the blame on me, making it seem like we weren't one. I ain't ever fathomed no ish like this. I love my man with my entire heart. Sending me threats. I'm grieving too. I am hurting too. I didn't harm anyone or ask anyone to harm him. I didn't call for anyone to come help me. I didn't ask for this. I would never. My baby was still healing from being powwowed 3 times. Wow. We handled our business in private. I am livid. Also, I didn't call my family for help. For one, I'm the only girl, and I know we would be right back together that same night, if anything. I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother. That's my baby. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this. I am not okay. Ooh, so she's making it clear that She does not stand behind anything that was done, regardless if it is family. She says, so no, I'm not going to sit here and let y'all create some sick narrative of me. I never want him hurt or call anyone to get him hurt no matter what. We always got through anything together, and now I am alone in this. I will keep saying my truth for my baby. He was leaving and he should still be here. I love you, baby. Please come visit me and take me with you. I can't argue with all of you, and I don't want to. Y'all will hear, pick and choose what you want, but I didn't want this. Ask for it, call for it, set up, or ask for anything. I would never. Stop playing on my name. Real ones know he wouldn't approve. The boyfriend's sister then posted this on her IG story and said, this all your fault, you lying AB. Y'all killed my brother. She also wrote and added Kelsey saying, at Frost K set my brother up. She had her brother pow him and say she didn't know he pow my brother 5 times in the back and stomach, chest. They cleaned it up and hid the brother so the police wouldn't find the weapon or him. Her 2 brothers. One left the scene, but the one that lives on the property is hiding. Wow. I'm going to assume that the one that is in hiding is Kai, because I have footage of the other brother who allegedly was involved in this situation. Now, this is totally different from what Kelsey said in her statement. This is a text conversation between 2 dudes that knew the rapper. That blank Tevin unalive. Somebody said, damn how. Keith said Kirk Frost's daughter had her brothers come unalive him. Damn, why? I guess they be effing around and got into it. Wow, that's effed up. Now they have to go to jail. Once again, this is totally going against everything that Kelsey is saying, because everyone else is saying that she called her brothers over there, that they were the ones that unalived this boy, and that she knew exactly what went down and what happened that night. Now, in this video that I'm about to show you, it reads, this is the other brother, the one who said his ankle hurts. He shot him also, but left the scene before police came. He also stated that his sister called him to the property for help. Now, let's listen to the actual audio.
Don't pull me like that. I don't give a fuck. Don't pull me like that. My ankle fucked up. I can't even walk. Y'all pulling me.
This is the photograph of the brother that you just heard speaking in that video. This is Kirk's son from a previous relationship. We have seen him on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta in the past. So he is the alleged other accomplice in this situation. And in that audio, you heard him saying that his ankle was hurt. I don't know if that is because of a scuffle from him running away from the scene of the crime or what have you. But this is the older brother involved. Channel 2 Action News in Atlanta stated that the victim's name is Tevin Hood. He was 33 years old, and that his rapper name was T Hood. T Squad, now that you have all of that information, the information that I'm about to give you now is really damaging to everything that Kelsey said earlier in this video. So there is audio footage of her being on the phone with someone from Tevin's family, and she basically outs her brother as being the power.
I don't know. They maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big iron. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck brother or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't, like, I don't condone that shit. It's more to the story, so I don't.
Well, I don't understand how they would let him out if you told them that your brother shot Tevin. They wouldn't. They supposed to have him. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out.
So yeah, please do it. Like, I'm asking the same questions. What I'm saying is, like.
Okay, when can we get his things, Kay?
So here's what I think that happened. We now know that Kai is probably the brother that lived in the same apartment complex as Kelsey and T Hood, right? They were having a domestic dispute. Either one or two things happened. The brother got wind about what was going on, called his other brother, the older brother. They went to see what was going on with their little sister. Things got out of hand, and they ended up unaliving the T Hood dude, right? Or Kelsey was lying in her statement when she said that she didn't call anybody over there. She kept their business between them two, and she kept on saying she didn't condone anything that happened, basically disassociating herself from what her brothers allegedly did, right? But it seems like either they found out about what happened and came and things got out of control, or maybe was premeditated for them to go up there and do what they did, because it could have been they were on some, this man put his hands on my sister, I'm about to unalive this dude, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said, she called her brothers for help and they came and things went left. But there is still a big chunk of this story that obviously is missing, because how did Kai and the older brother get involved in this? If she did not call, how did they find out that a domestic dispute was going on? And also, based off the video audio footage that we saw of whom I'm assuming is the dude Tevin's mom on the phone with Kelsey, it seemed like Kai was taken in for questioning and then released from custody. And the mama, grandmother, whomever was wondering, well, if you told them that your brother unalived my son, why did they release him? Because today TMZ reported that Georgia cops have identified their top suspect, and he is the son of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Kirk and Rasheeda Frost, and that is their son Kai, the same Kai who had a really bad car accident last year that Kirk and Rasheeda talked about on this past season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, I said to you guys with the whole Kirk and Rasheeda situation with Yandy and Mendices, and I was saying how, I've never saw it for Kirk and Rasheeda that they're snakes in the grass, that they don't care about anybody but themselves and their own family and what they got going on, and that they will snake anybody and they will do anything by any means necessary. And I also said that they got a karma coming for them that should nobody want to be around to witness, because you cannot put out that type of energy and hatefulness into the world and think it's not going to come back on you. And like I keep on telling y'all, it'll come back on you in ways you never expected. You want to play with other people's family and throw dirt on their name and do all of that type of stuff. Now look what's going on with your family. You have to learn that you speak life and death with your tongue. The same grave you digging for somebody else will be the same grave you digging for yourself. Now look. And we all know how crazy Rasheeda is about that damn Kai, okay? Now your son is wanted for murder. Y'all was all on the internet this past week bragging about the streaming sales and going back and forth with K Michelle and all of this stuff. You did the interview with Carlos King about a month or so ago, dogging Yandy and Mendices or whatever, and just being nasty and just starting mess and just putting unnecessary negative energy out there. And now look, y'all better stop playing in God's face. Y'all better stop playing, because they like to make it seem like it's all good over there in their household, that they're perfect, they don't go through anything, it's always everybody else against them, it's never them. And look what is happening now. Y'all thought y'all was doing a dang on thing with, the streaming and the trending of her song over on TikTok. Y'all was bragging, thought y'all was doing it, and then boom, the unthinkable happens to humble you and make y'all get somewhere and sit down and really evaluate what y'all got going on over there, because you can't get your son out of this one. Y'all not gonna be able to get him out of this one. And this is so sad and unfortunate, because now somebody is gone that cannot be brought back. Now, if he was over there putting his hands on her allegedly, he was flat out wrong. Flat out wrong. But that doesn't mean that a person had to be unalived. So you heard Kelsey saying there's so much more to the story. Well, we need to know what's going on, because that PSA you put out ain't lining up with what we just heard in that audio. So what's the tea? Because now you are on audio basically admitting that your brother did this. So you can't go back and say, well, I didn't know and he didn't do it. No, you got caught on audio, man. Now, I know Rasheeda over there pissed because your own stepdaughter has now implicated your son, her brother. Yeah. This is sad. This is a mess. I will keep you all abreast on everything that's going on with this. When Kai is arrested, taken into custody, I will let you guys know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this. Please make sure to thumbs up this video. Please make sure to turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel so you guys know when videos come out. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.